other disciples did. And this is the power of God. This is what the word will do. And this is why I want you to stick to the word, dig into the word, saturate into the word, and people have don't time. They sing love song to Jesus. I love you, Jesus, but they don't love his word. I don't know. If, the place is so messed up. How can this be boring? Because you have not tasted it. That is why it is boring. What an awesome God we serve. His word is so glorious. I live a very, very exciting life. I don't have time for boredom. Because this word, you don't know what happens tomorrow. The weather forecast says, it's going to rain, sleet, and rain, and all that. And then you turn up, you are dry. That's God. Because he's going to take you across the other side so that many people can come, so he even changed the weather. And that is why, I'm so excited. I want to thank the congregation. I want to thank Achin and your family. You all have been so gracious to me, so kind, so good, so welcoming. I enjoyed myself, and I have the privilege. This is my Achin. If you have not noticed him, this is my Achin. Many people will say, no, I didn't see Achin. I want to see him properly. Because, it's not often he comes to America. When you say America, he will say, because he loves his little village in Kaviyur. That is his America for him. And because his brother was sick and we wanted to minister to him, so Achin came along. So I'm so excited that, Achin is here and he'll be leading us in the service. And I want to thank all the committee members and all those who allowed me. And I'll be here again tomorrow, for the service, the service tomorrow. So I will conclude that. But now I'm going to lead your children for a little while, and then I will come back into the service, and then we will go through 2015. So before I finish, just remember this. Jesus can be asleep in the storm, but when he wakes up, he is woken up to his righteousness. So we are the righteousness of God. When your children are asleep, pray, Lord, when they wake up, they will wake up to your righteousness, and the righteousness of God will teach them. Jesus is large and in charge in the storm. Any storm, he wakes up. He is large and in charge. And let me remind you that no matter what storm comes your way, the Father's word is true. Stand stable and fixed on his word, and that word will take you to the other side. Now, this is a reminder. Few people wanted to have a copy of the healing verses that I shared yesterday. I have, someone kindly printed some copies for me. Those who have sick people at home, very ill, sick, any sort of sickness, they have the preference, they have the first choice, because there's limited, one for each household. And if the others, if you want it, you can consult, come and see Molly Auntie. She has that scanned in her computer, so give her your ID number, and it's available in English and Malayalam. And what you do, mothers, let me give you a little tip. When your little ones are asleep, when they are fast asleep, their spirit is awake, their body is at rest, you pray these scriptures over them. When your babies are sick, when there is a sick one, take this. Do what I used to do at the bedside of my loved ones. And this word will bring healing, victory, deliverance, salvation, because this is alive. The word of God is sharper than a two-edged blade that will penetrate, separate the spirit and the soul. In other words, it will separate what is not God's and what is God's. So this is why the word is important. And let the word that is active and live, which is spirit, work in their hearts, and let it start creating. And you know, in Corinthians 2, in 2 Corinthians 4, 6 and 7, the God who said, let light be in the beginning, says to your spirit, let light be, and your light lights up when you put all these scriptures in. And so be lighted up for 2015. See you on the other side when I come back. God bless you, and thank you so much for being so patient and so kind. God bless you all.
I request all the youngsters, English-speaking people, to move on to Sunday School Hall. So the dedication session would be there.